Oh, we ain't getting no intro, no nothing. We live.
We live. That's what's up, baby. No intro.
Oh, they didn't just week 1 and we can't get no intro. What's up, network?
Hey,
they slipping.
Do I go talk to? We need to go get our Karen. We going to Melon or we going to network? But somebody effing up.
Look, I think me and Randy might have messed up. Look, Randy said, look, first off, shout out to Melon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Melon and shout out to the Fantasy Football Network. Please give us our intro back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we love our intro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What's going on, Albert?
Now, what's good, play?
To the king.
Yes, sir.
It's 7:00, part of the Las Vegas Fantasy Football Conference. Welcome to another episode of Fantasy Football Safe Space. Week 1 edition. It wasn't pretty for your boy. I'm accompanied with my brothers. My brother from another mother, Brother Fox. How you holding up after week 1?
I'm good. You know, I lost in the league I actually care about, but you know, I spanked some cheeks in the other one though.
Okay. Big E, how you holding up, brother? Warden of the South.
What's up, baby? What's up? Hey, blessed and highly favored as always. And I'm doing pretty good, 50-50. I'm in 4 money leagues, 2 for 2. Had one I had to sweat out last night, but I had 3 players. So I will talk about everything. But hey, I'm doing fair. I mean, I want my heart to start, John. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, hey,
there you go.
I'm coming for y'all, Kev. I got Kev this week. I'm coming for you, son.
There you go. Brother Fox, how can the good people take care of us?
As always, y'all can give us that HBO special. And if you don't know by now, the HBO special is the Help a Brother Out special. So help some brothers out. Hit that like button, subscribe. It goes a long way, and we truly, truly, truly appreciate it.
There it is. Shout out to the Fantasy Football Network. Shout out to the Melon app. Hey, I played him this week. Fuck Saquon. We drinking the 7. The first drink of the season. All right.
I got Saquon. I can't hate.
Yeah, he got me, man. He got me.
Yeah, Saquon went in. He was in.
If he can hold up and do it for a full season, but he looked good. Tennessee don't look good. Henry looks suspect. Did any particular player disappoint either two of you gentlemen or you, Albert?
Hey, well, I don't know if I might have to save that for like I said, I didn't do the mud because I want to give it just past 1 week before I really unleash it. Oh, the mud list is coming right here on Safe Space. Don't believe me.
We know that. But just on your particular teams, who didn't show up or who hurt you? Who killed you?
Who hurt me got hurt. Elijah effing Mitchell. You blue tin ass. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. You know, I'm scoring like an ex-girlfriend that took back a cheating nigga. I shouldn't have trusted you. I knew it. But yeah, he hurt me. He got me only 4 points in the Las Vegas Fantasy Football League, and unfortunately, I lost by 14. I blame it solely on him. Dad blasted 49ers. Can't trust him.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Hate.
They should put. Look, I mess around and no lie. When I looked down the list, I typed in Elijah Mitchell on the jump. When I saw Fox had my oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it because we done talked about Elijah Mitchell 100 times on here, you know. But I think he was just there and you picked him, and it's just how it rolled, you know.
Hey, hopefully you took 7 o'clock's media advice about 90 minutes before kickoff and got Jeff Wilson.
Oh, I'm telling you, killed that, Zach. I ain't gonna lie.
You did.
That was something touched you deep in your soul on that.
Oh, in my spirit, it was the ancestors came down.
But yeah, I'm gonna bring up one. I have to bring up one off the gate while we're talking. I said, A-Rob. I said 7 o'clock. I drank the Kool-Aid, brother. I drank your Kool-Aid. You made it. Oh, you made the Kool-Aid. Go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
It ain't his fault. He got 1 target. That don't got nothing to do with him.
I know you.
That ain't got nothing to do with him.
I think he's gonna come back on. Maybe it's a possibility, but considering what he did last year, he mud. No doubt about it.
He picking up from last year's dirt.
Yeah.
He already the captain of the mud team.
Mud, guarantee. Damn, he got some work to do.
You know, I had a few that let me down. Alvin Kamara, Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry. T. Higgins went out with an injury, with a concussion, so I'm gonna give him a pass. But my first round, second round running backs really didn't come through. I have Eckler and Kamara in one league, and then I got Leonard Fournette as my flex. I feel like that should be an easy. I thought I might go undefeated in that league, and I lost to a Saquon owner. And it sucked. So Eckler, you little tiny receiving backs, you analysts, get the PPR. Come on, bro. It's just week one. But you know, they kind of burnt me. So we're gonna bounce back strong in that Warzone league. Shout out to MJT and them. Thanks for Mike and Tony for making it out to Vegas 2 weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
The only first round RB that did good was JT. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. You know, and think about it. Think about it. All top 5 receivers, 8. Adams, Hill, Cup, Jefferson, Chase.
Right.
Even Mike Evans. The only one that really didn't eat was the one we told y'all not to worry about, which is CeeDee Lamb. Right. Outside of CeeDee Lamb, really the top 6, 7. AJ Brown, 8.
Yeah, AJ Brown really ate.
You know, the top 7 receivers off the board. Debo got in the end zone. CeeDee Lamb was the only one that disappointed in the top 7, top 8.
It's really, and I mean, since we're talking about it, that's one of the conversations we need to have. It's really changing the whole landscape of fantasy. You remember we just doing double RB, you doing double RB, and now you're seeing people getting Justin Jefferson with the second pick. You see it with Cooper Kupp, and you're like, whoa, hold up, they tripping, but they're getting the points. And now you got to think about it. I mean, you getting Aaron Jones, you getting Najee. You know, he got a foot injury though, but you get these different kind of players, and they're not producing. But the Cordero Patterson comes in. You know, Chase Edmonds. You got Miles Sanders. Different things like that. It's going to change.
Swift, Chubb, Hunt, Autumn second, third.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Even Javonte Williams.
That was hilarious. It was a hilarious sighting.
I told you about Leonard Fournette. He's the only person I own in all 3 of my leagues, and you didn't even want him on your team, Big E.
I did. I'm gonna keep. That's my teammate.
That's my third running back.
Right. I feel like more than anything this year, the scheme fit matters. You know, like these new offensive coordinators and these new offensive minds that are taking their places to, like in Minnesota. Like it was kind of a weird scheme. Like if you think about Dalvin Cook, he didn't necessarily get the ball like you would normally think he would. Okay. But because he didn't eat, you had so many other receivers that were just eating out there.
Yeah,
it's
going to be. I forgot to mention Diggs. He got off as well on.
Yes, Thursday. He did.
Oh, definitely. My man right here.
Yep. It says I have CMC, AJ Dillon, AJB, Pittman Sutton in a 14-team league. Do you think I should try to trade or keep my team how it is? I was thinking of Dillon Pittman combo for a top RB.
No, I would say go ahead, Seven.
No, well, you got to be new to the show because Brother Fox is
Pittman.
Nickname CMC the Renaissance running back.
That's what I'm saying.
He salvaged his day with the touchdown.
Yeah.
Right.
Other than that, he didn't look the best. And and they played Cleveland. Cleveland got a pretty decent defense. I think CMC before you bail on them. But I think in a 14 team, I think your team is good as is. AJ Dillon as your RB2 is a little sus though, for sure. I mean, I think you acknowledge that by looking to trade your pieces. But 14 teams, maybe you can downgrade CMC and get like an additional player, like maybe CMC for Leonard Fournette and I don't know who's someone that's.
If I'm you, I'm jump on that waiver wire, try to pick up Jeff Wilson if he's not already gone in your league. That would solidify at least your RB2 for the moment. And if Jeff Wilson has a couple of like 1 or 2 good games, albeit he's only going to be there for say 4 to 6 weeks, you might be able to flip him and Pittman for an actual true RB2 for the rest of the season.
I'll drink to that one.
Yeah, I drink to that one. For me, I would trade CMC. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go with CMC.
I know you didn't
I'm
bring
still
water on this
happy.
show.
I know, right?
Week 1?
Week 1, I apologize. You know, I had to grab what was near to me. But look, with CMC, I would try to see what I would pray he don't get hurt this next week and have a big game. And then I would try to move him for another piece because, you know, an injury is coming. An injury is coming.
If he got CMC, he probably not high on the waiver wire. He probably had in a 14 team. He probably had a top 5 pick. So
Definitely.
Wilson, you pray Wilson will get up. If he's not drafted, maybe look at Mark Ingram if Kamara is slated to miss any time. I have Kamara in the league, and I drafted Mark Ingram. That's how I drafted handcuffs. What you thinking, Fox?
I just noticed something, and Big E obviously hasn't even noticed it himself either. Look at your username, Big E. I appreciate that shout out.
Oh,
I love it. We got another one, another Chiefs fan.
I'm gonna leave that for you. Hold on.
Wait, let's not leave Sean hanging. Let's come back to CMC real quick. My bad. Go ahead, Big E.
What's up? What you talking about?
Never mind.
I'm getting a text from the fantasy football network. They're probably talking to me about that at Bull on the top of the stream, but that's all love. Hey, Corey, I'll holler at you later.
How y'all feel about Miles this year? Is this a week 1 flash, or could he be the real deal? He's my RB4. Got him in the 9th round.
Hey, I like now. Let me jump in since I messed up and Corey. Hey, I think Miles is gonna be tough. Miles really surprised me. He really did. But I think Miles runs off Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? And what Jalen Hurts was killing. And I mean, you know, if they all cooking, then Miles gonna cook. But I mean, if you got to rely on him, he's not gonna be any count. So I like him better than any running back that they do have. But he really impressed me. I'm gonna put him in. I had him on the bench, but I'm gonna put him in this week. So he's in my flex.
Okay.
The issue with Miles Sanders is, you know, as soon as they get into the goal line, we all know Hurts is going to keep the ball. He's either going to throw it up tall, throw it up high to A.J. Brown, or he's going to keep the ball and run it in himself. So, you know, you're going to be dependent on Miles Sanders getting a lot of yards for him to have even remote production in your league, because he's really not going to get in the end zone, because if they get close, Hurts is just going to run it in. I would say, truth be told, if you can, try to package him in a deal, you know, so especially if he has another 1 or 2 good weeks, I'd move on.
He did get a goal line touchdown on Sunday. Kudos to him.
That was late in the game though, after Hurts had several attempts as well.
Okay, he still had a goal line touchdown.
right, no doubt.
I feel indifferent. I had Miles Sanders in 2 leagues last year, and he burnt me in both. And now I'm hesitant to believe in him. So I would kind of lean towards Brother Fox's advice and maybe packaging him with your flex, or packaging him with your wide receiver 2. And maybe your wide receiver 2, maybe find the Elijah Mitchell owner and try to get his 1st round draft pick or 2nd round draft pick by offering your wide receiver 2 and Sanders. Do a little 2-for-1. He says, yeah, that's what I think was going to package him with Waddle for a guy like Diggs. Yep, that's exactly what you do.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, especially if that guy sustained an injury, or like a Keenan Allen owner.
Right. I don't know if I would go this week, you know, because Diggs had that big, you know, a big game. Yeah, so I would think I would wait for next week if Diggs don't have a kind of a lackluster performance. Then you hit him.
Yeah, Diggs got bailed out by that blown that Ramsey, because he had like a medium game, but that was 12 points. That was like a 55-60 yarder with the six points on the touchdown. That right. I mean, I can't remember how much he scored for me, full PPR in the Vegas league, but yeah, that won me my matchup pretty much.
Another guy, real quick to say. Scary Terry. And, you know, I done a little piece on Scary Terry, but Scary Terry got bailed out with the touchdown. You know what I'm saying? He was mud. Now, you talking about some mud. He was like 1 point. He had 1.9 fantasy points. Then got that 55-yard TD and boosted up like 13 points or whatever he ended up getting, which It's still an all right day, but not a great day. But oh man, Scary Terry is go. If I had him, I'm definitely trying to move him.
For sure.
Yeah.
You want to move into your waiver wire pickups? Your suggestions
Absolutely.
for the Dak owners, Keenan, Elijah Mitchell owners out there, maybe looking for a quick fix or maybe a midterm.
Absolutely. So my top 5 for waiver wire pickups of this week, and I'm actually going to start at number 1. It's someone that people aren't really even talking about too much, but I think it's a killer pickup. Taysom Hill. He's listed right now in the sleeper league as well as in the Yahoo league as a quarterback / tight end. Last week he had 81 yards rushing. He had 2 catches for 2 yards, and he had a touchdown. His production is going to be there throughout the year, and they're going to have certain plays where he's running consistently out the backfield. This man is going to be a production machine that you can kind of stash and hide him at your tight end position. And I think it's going to be a fantastic pickup. 2, I mentioned him earlier, Jeff Wilson from the 49ers. The 49ers, their offense is conducive with running the football. We know that he's going to get 12 to 21 carries each game as long as he can remain remotely healthy. What I would do, though, if you do pick up a Jeff Wilson, I would pick up his handicap as well. I believe his name is like Ty Davis. I'd pick up his handicap as well because he got some carries in week 1, and he looks pretty good. Number 3, another sleeper tight end, Gerald Everett from the Chargers. Hey. He like the man balled out on Sunday, and he looks like now with Keenan Allen out of the picture for at least the next couple of weeks, his production is going to continue to increase.
That's right.
Like most people, if you don't have one of those top 4 tight ends, this is your time to shine. This is your time to eat. You passed up on Kittle, you passed up on Pitts. You could pick up someone like Gerald Everett and get a touchdown every other week. And, anything more than 10 points out of your tight end position, that's gravy, baby.
That's right.
4, Curtis Samuel. Now, Curtis Samuel, it's kind of hard to really look at the numbers only because he benefited because Scary Terry had such a bad game. The coverage was drifting towards Scary Terry, and so Dotson and Samuel were able to eat. But I guess, once more teams get more tape on these players, I still feel like as long as Curtis Samuel can remain healthy, his production will be there. And last, my 5th one is Rex Burkhead. I never thought I would actually say that, but Rex Burkhead he was in 71% of the plays for the Houston Texans. And although people have been saying it's Pierce season, hell, Burkhead was out there more than Pierce during the game. So the chances of him, and he caught the ball out the backfield, he had carries out the backfield. He's a sneaky good pick. In regards to quarterback for like a Dak situation, that one's a little more difficult. Depending on how big your league is, you could take a flyer on someone like Tua Tagovailoa. They're going to push the ball down the field, and at least he'll have quite a few completions with Waddle and Tyreek Hill out there. Let's see. Beyond that, I really can't. Like it's a little tough right now in week 1. Maybe a Jameis Winston. He's going to throw the football, and the production is always going to be there in that Saints offense.
I like it. Let's get to these questions real quick, and then we can add a little something to that. Harry, what's up, Harry? 2 running back, 2 receiver, 1 flex, redraft league. Eckler, Aaron Jones as his 1-2 punch. Mike Will made it. Gabriel Davis, Drudy, Mooney, tight end Andrews. Got offered Mark Andrews for Keenan Allen and Goddard, and Eckler for Lenny and Cooks. Those were some solid trades.
Yeah, they are solid.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't try to lowball you. It looks like
he got some legit offers.
Yeah.
Eckler for Lenny and Cooks.
Well, Keenan Allen got hurt. Keenan Allen got the hamstring. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be out for a good little minute. Then
hamstrings don't heal overnight, so that's going to be lingering.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes Everett such a good pickup as a tight end, because Keenan Allen could come back and get hurt again.
Right. But Lenny or Eckler, or Lenny and Cooks, I would do that definitely. I think I would
do that one, right? Right, because
Right.
Eckler, you're talking about a top 5 pick. Leonard Fournette was probably a top 24 pick, and Cooks is a fifth. So you're talking about a second and a fifth for a first. And Lenny's got a bulk. Like White is his handcuff. Make sure you pick up White if you get Lenny, if you can have the room. But
Right.
Lenny got a lot of the share snaps. I think he had over 100 yards. Cook, the main receiver to Mills, I think he had 8 for 82 maybe. I might do that. Harry. I might consider that Eckler for Lenny Cooks.
Allen was killing too. Right before he went out, Allen was killing. So I might sit with Goddard till Allen gets back. I mean, make a push, but it depends. I mean, it ain't like Mark Andrews did the most.
I felt like everyone said it was going to be next year, but I feel like this was the year. I think I said it on Fantasy Night Live that this was the year that was going. Last year was Keenan Allen's last year before the Julio-esque breakdown. And sure enough, he got. He already has the hammy.
Julio eating.
Keenan Allen has always been a blue tint boy, though. It's
he light skinned and you've been a light.
He's more than light blue. He's more than light. Hell, he was hurt at Berkeley before he came into the league. He would have been a first-round draft pick out of Berkeley, but he was constantly hurt, and so he fell to the second round to the Chargers.
Hell of a route runner, man.
Yeah, he is. Even Carolina. Yeah.
Let's transfer over to the dirt team.
Oh, to the dirt team. Okay. Now, hey, coming soon is the mud team. And look, and some of these are injury players, and it don't kill the messenger. You know what I'm saying? If you're hating, if you drafted them, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So I did a couple of each. I done a couple running backs, couple quarterbacks, tight ends, just a little something. So I like to start, as we all do, with the running back. So with the running backs, I will have to say, number one, Cam Akers.
Told y'all.
Cam Akers. All the talk that we did on this show about not getting Cam Akers. I tried to get Henderson from you when you was in JV's league.
Right, when I was managing the abandoned team.
Right. The abandoned team. You kept him. I couldn't get him. Now Henderson's killing. Okay. Number two on the running backs, Elijah Mitchell, your boy, Fox's boy. Hey, stays hurt. Nobody trusted him. You know what I'm saying? He's a blue tint boy. He's a blue
Marty
tint
was
boy.
Good, player.
Hey, what's up, homie?
Welcome to the show.
Boy. Hey, that's how it goes. Okay. Now we're going to go quarterbacks. Dak Prescott. I have to say he is a blue tint boy. Since he heard his
technically,
he hasn't been the same. And it's to the best ability, availability. Y'all know how it goes. So
yes, sir.
If he dirt. You know what I'm saying? If he dirty, dirt. This one warms my heart, Seven. Mitchell Trubisky.
Nobody's starting Mitchell Trubisky in their fantasy league.
Hey,
that's just an attack on me.
True indeed. It's an attack on you, but you got to do an all dirt team. And if
since we're taking attacks, hey, raise your hand if your team won on Sunday.
Hey, yeah, man, don't get out of here with that.
Raise your hand if your team won. I see this team won. I see that team above Brother Fox won. Hey, but what about that Christmas ornament?
Look, you're right. Y'all won, but man, did y'all really win? Come on, man.
Hey, we really won
championships. All right,
you better get baby hands in the game.
Hey,
look,
that's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
Hey, I like that. There
you go. Trubisky alone, all right.
Look, tight ends, Cole Kmet. Now it was a terrible game. It was a crazy game, but to lay a goose egg and you the tight end. Come on now, talk to me.
Hey, people was all hyping him up. I'm like, with Justin Fields?
Fields. I mean, in the rain, I'm looking for my tight end. You know what I'm saying? You get a goose egg. Austin Hooper with Tennessee Titans. You don't have much of a quarterback. You can toss it right to him. If Henry's not getting too much, it would be obvious to go to him. I think me myself. Okay, now I go back to we're a little bit close, but it's all good. Go back.
Can I get that fantasy football logo off my face?
My bad.
I know, right? It's all in the middle. Now we'll go back to wide receivers. I said, A-Rob.
Bruh, come on.
A-Rob, I drunk the Kool-Aid, fam. I drank the Kool-Aid.
A-Rob. Ooh. I
forgot
about that. That was your quarterback one, right?
Who? A-Rob, the wide receiver.
No, you're talking about A-Rob, not
I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers.
No, I ain't talking about Aaron Rodgers. A-Rob. No, you know what I'm talking about. The one you talk, the wide receiver. You hyped up.
Who was your quarterback? Tell the good folks who your quarterback one was.
Yeah, but hey, we talked about that. We talked about Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? We talked about that. I said I didn't know.
We got some new fans. We got some new fans here today.
Repeat.
Yeah, we got some new names in the chat.
So what had happened was I didn't know. I thought we were just talking about who was going to be the quarterback one. I didn't know we was talking about. And it was like, oh man, it's fantasy, man. What's up? They confused me.
You make a good point, Sean. Same with CMC and Cook, both bound to get hurt.
No doubt. And Cook didn't look good as well. Look, finishing up with my wide receivers. Chris Godwin, hurt again. Blue tent boy, come in with one injury, leave with another. Gotta trade him, and he was going way too high. Adam Thielen, and y'all know I talked about him. I talked about Osborne. Need to try to get him instead of Adam Thielen. 3 catches for 36 yards. Amari Cooper, 3 catches for 17 yards.
Oof.
And then I said, and I'll finish it up just for this week because I had a plethora. I had a plethora of people to put on this list. But I said Robert Woods. Robert Woods, all this hype. We had Trey Burke. We had all these other people, you know what I'm saying, that got catches, maybe 4 or 5. It was another wide receiver on the team. I can't remember his name, but recall his name, had 9 catches. And he only had 1 or 2 catches. Robert Woods, I think it was 1.
So at what point this season?
Wait. Let's get to these comments real quick. Let's get to these comments real quick before we go on.
Let's do it.
I thought we commented on that Leonard Fournette. Did we miss what trade? The Leonard Fournette and Eckler for Fournette and Cooks?
Put it back up. I said, hey, do the Lenny trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, do the Lenny and Cooks. If you're talking about Brandon Cooks, Lenny and Brandon Cooks, are you talking about Cook? Did he say Cook?
He said James. Cook.
Okay, I was about to say, he's talking about James Cook. I was about to say, nah, James Cook fumbled off the gate.
Stafford elbow is going to be an issue. It possibly could, man. It could. Albert Darnell Mooney. Hey, Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, dirt.
See, Mike Williams.
He got the bag and ran off on the plug twice.
Keenan Allen got hurt, though. Not trying to overtalk. Keenan Allen got hurt, so that's going to open up opportunity for him. But go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. Mike Williams has always been soft. He's been a soft player since he came in the league. I don't care if they paid him a lot of money. The Chargers have always been historically stupid with their money. And this is not just because I'm a Chief fan. It's like that Mike Williams is soft in it. You're going to see a lot of production out of Carter and out of other receivers more than you will out of Mike Williams. I bet you that.
Let me get a non-biased answer. Thoughts on Juju?
He's mud.
Come on now.
Hey, he had like 6 for 70 in a fumble.
And he fumbled the ball, and they got into the other team's hand, and then he got hurt. He got hurt too.
Did he get hurt?
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Look it up. He got hurt. He gonna play. They said he gonna play Thursday, but he was limited in participation yesterday. And then they didn't know if he was gonna play on a quick turnaround Thursday game. And they said, well, he's gonna play. And how reliable is that on a Thursday night game? They might not even play him. Pat Mahomes threw the 9 receivers. They don't need him.
This trade: Eckler, Judy, Andrews for Schultz, Lenny, and Cup. Let
me see. Eckler, Judy, and Andrews for sure. I keep
Eckler, Judy, and Andrews.
I like Schultz, Lenny, and Cup personally.
That's why me too. I do too. I like the Schultz, Lenny, and Cup. If I could get the Schultz, Lenny, and Cup, you see how he going to Cup. I mean, it's like he don't see anybody but Cup.
Hey, what did Dave Chappelle say in that first episode?
No.
Clayton Bigsby. Hey, the connection is strong.
You trying to get us canceled?
One target.
You trying to get us canceled, bro?
Hey, Allen Robinson better wear a white Under Armour.
Hey, I tell you, they said, look no further, buddy. You found him.
Y'all some fools.
Hey, who helped you guys or who hurt you guys? Harry, Albert, for you guys in the chat. It's safe space for me. I played a Barkley owner. He whooped me up. I said earlier, Eckler and Kamara let me down. Henry didn't do what he was supposed to do versus that Giants defense either. So those are the people I need therapy for. But who carried you guys or who killed you guys this week? I went 1-2 in all three of my analyst leagues.
And I'm gonna say a couple that helped me. Saquon helped me and Lenny helped me, but the two that hurt me, Najee hurt me. Najee hurt me. You know, with the foot. You had told me about that, and I was like, man, damn, you supposed to hit me with that info before. I would have.
No, you talked too much about baby hands and about Trubisky. You didn't deserve that inside.
Y'all better go to baby hands. But then King Henry, which they just gonna have to make a move for Malik Willis. When you got Malik Willis trying to throw in the way he throws and he can run, and then you can have Henry going on the other side where you can kind of do, some trick plays, something like that. It'll be way better. So I mean, Henry hurt me. So we'll see. We got
for
some more
sure.
questions. Dak. Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, I'll drink to that one.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people in the super flex, which I don't play a lot. They drafted Dak in the first round.
Oh,
yeah,
yikes.
Surprising, very surprising.
So for me, Aaron Jones didn't show up.
Me too, bro. He got me in one of my leagues, 10 points.
So for me, who showed out, AJ Brown went off, and Swift. Ooh, cheers to Swift. He went off. People who shit the bed for me. Elijah Mitchell, obviously, he didn't show up, and Dalvin Cook, man. Dalvin Cook did not show up, bro.
He ain't.
I don't know. He is.
Sean said Barkley and Javonte were nice for me. Dak, A-Rob, Moore, Henry hurt me bad. Yeah, shit. I'll drink to that one, Sean.
What did Javonte, which I saw he fumbled in the end zone, which he would have been even nicer. But what did he end up getting? What did Javonte end up getting? Because he fumbled in the end zone. That's what I had to check too, but I didn't know exactly if he could help me. The guy who brought that up, because I remember I was watching him drive, and then he fumbled in the end zone.
Yeah,
and I was like,
you guys putting in any waiver claims tonight? I'm not gonna make any. I like my team as is, and I don't want to put in a claim for Jamal Williams or anyone. Maybe I'll just wake up like I normally do. Old 40-year-old bladder. I'll wake up around 3-4 o'clock, take a piss, take a look at who's available after all the waiver claims. Because I'm trying to claim the priority for like a stud. I'm not trying to just spend it on just anybody,
Right.
I lost. My team's underperformed, and I lost 2 close games. So I think I'm right there.
When Fox's league,
he said had 11 catches.
Right. In Fox's league, he put me at the 12th pick. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't put you in nothing.
Thankfully,
you got what you deserve.
You know what I'm saying? Look, thankfully, I got the first waiver wire selection this week. So I have to, I'm going to browse around, see what I can see. But if I don't want none of them, you know what I'm saying? If it's nobody like, I like to see a running back get hurt. No, I don't like to see that. I like to pick up. I like to eat off of that. Let me say, I don't like to see them get hurt, but I like to get the player who's going to take their place up. I'll check it out. I might make a claim or two.
Hey, you got to do something, man, because your team shit the bed hard, bro. That was
man. Hey, I was in my other leagues. After I saw how they was looking, I was like, man, I ain't even gonna look at this. I ain't looking at this week.
You giving away money at this point, man.
Hey, what you telling? But hey, it ain't how you start; it's how you finish, baby.
Wait. You got a league, Fox?
Yes, sir.
And you invited him, but you didn't invite me?
Yeah. Brother from another.
I didn't think.
Hey, you invited. It's because I'm dark skinned.
Yeah.
No, hey, it's a light skinned league. What can I say, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you was just you said light skin and light blue tint. I heard you. I heard what you said, 7. Don't think I didn't hear you, but Fox, you didn't hear that. You go back and play.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, and so he tried to hate on us. That's why you didn't get invited. Nah, he just slipped it to me. So I was like, I was thankful.
He said, "Yeah, I'm using my 3rd waiver pick to get Wentz. Have to drop Dak."
Man, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Carson Wentz? Oh no, my brother.
Think someone's gonna pick him up,
Sean, don't do it. Don't die. Not
he
that.
He might be there in the morning, man. Set your alarm for like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, real talk. Don't waste your 3rd waiver wire pick on Carson Wentz. I don't
think you do that. Because if someone claimed him, they probably dropped a quarterback. And I think Tua Jameis Winston can give you Carson Wentz value.
Yes.
Me personally. I'd rather run the risk knowing that you still got Tua, Carr, some might even drop Stafford, and panic.
Unless you're in like a super flex league with multiple quarterbacks, I can guarantee I will put my chief fandom on this, and Carson Wentz will be there on Wednesday. He will 100% be there.
No doubt about it. I think you should
save your claim personally, because if someone takes him, okay, then you just run with Jameis Winston or Tua. And Tua's throwing the Hill and Waddle, Gesicki, and he's got Chase Edmonds out of the backfield. I think you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Save that priority, in my opinion. You're gonna do what you want to do, but I wouldn't waste my 3rd on Carson Wentz. Not after 1 week.
You have to come back and tell us who else is on the waiver wire.
Come back next 7 o'clock every Tuesday. Fantasy Football Safe Space. Shout out to the Fantasy Football Network. Shout out to the Melon app. Thank you for letting us do what we do. You guys haven't hit that like button already? Hit it real quick, man. We appreciate it. It goes a lot further than you guys realize. We all here trying to it's free content for you guys, so we appreciate it. PPR can start 2. Cooks, Gabe Davis, Juju, Miles Sanders. Ooh, I think you got to go Cooks.
I'm going Cooks. Cooks is guaranteed. Then it goes Gabe Davis or Miles Sanders.
It's really you got to start one between Gabe Davis, Juju, and Miles Sanders for me.
For me too.
Yeah.
So I would say I don't know. The way Gabe Davis play, I might go with Gabe Davis.
He gets a lot of targets in that offense, and they're going to throw the ball 70% of the time. I'd go with Gabe Davis.
Yeah, he's the hot hand, man. Last 2 times he actually played meaningful football, he got 5 touchdowns.
Right. It might be a tough matchup this week for Juju as well.
Right. Yeah. And he hurt a little bit.
No, he.
Look, man, look it up, man. I'm gonna send you the screenshot. I'm gonna send you the screenshot right now, man.
Juju's fine, bro.
Okay.
He's fine.
Okay. Watch. I'm gonna send it to you. Then you gonna tell me. All right, go ahead. What's next? We got another question.
Nah, Marty over here laughing, man. I'm glad you find this entertaining, man. We try to provide a different type of style. Everyone gives you the analytics and the stats and stuff. This is a place for you to share your pain, share your success. It's a safe space. We're here to have fun. We bring out a little bit of stats because we know what we're talking about. But at the end of the day, man, there's so many shows that are analytical. Why not have a show that's dedicated to the fans just to have fun?
Yes, sir.
Pour one up, sip one. This is the show. Hey, this is the people's show. The people's show. The Rock was the people's champ. This is the people's show.
See that.
Next week, Big E won't be bringing no bottled water, or else he won't be doing the show no more.
Come on, man! Don't do me like that, brother.
Hey, Big E need to bring a full mustache. That's what he need to do. Clipper accident ass.
Jesus Christ! I'm here on my barber, bro. Look, look, man, just full damn Teen Wolf looking ass, fuck. I know that's right. I had it all beat up on there. Teen Wolf looking ass. Damn, get out of here. Let me see you this.
Oh man. Yeah, you guys have any more questions for us before we wrap it up? You got Fantasy Football Interactive coming up after us. Shout out to the Fantasy Football Network. Shout out to the Melon app, man. This is Fantasy Football Safe Space. It looks like that might be it, man.
Hey,
looks like most people probably won. It's different. We're doing the show on a Tuesday. Usually we get a little bit more interaction on a Monday, but we just got to rebuild that fan base. We're doing it an hour earlier than we normally do as well. Hey, man, we appreciate you, Marty. Hopefully we see you next week. Usually 7 to 7:45, 7 to 8. I'm 7 o'clock. These are my brothers, Big E, the fantasy football big guy.
Much
Brother
love.
Fox.
Brother
shout out
Fox.
to Melon. Shout out to the Fantasy Football Network. We'll see you guys next week.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Fox, look at
Go
that
Chiefs.
No. Look at that message I sent you.